Hi everybody, my name is Tania and today I'm going to talk to you all about the current lockdown situation that we all are in and would like to share with you certain tips that you could follow during this vacation and keep yourself stress free at least to a little extent. Okay, and as what I intend to speak about is a little lengthy, I've divided this video into three parts and I honestly, genuinely request you to watch them all because somewhere I believe that it could help at least some people watching it to some extent. So please watch it. And I'll start off now. So we we all are going through these extraordinary times of constant stressed outness and hypervigilancy, which is completely understandable and natural for us humans to experience. However, if not paid right attention to self and by not being conscious about our ways, activities, and thoughts, one could be pushing himself or herself into psychological breakdowns, severe ones also at times. I'm sure when most of us, when the news of being quarantined at home was shared, most people, including myself for that matter, we were kind of worried and scared about how the situation outside is. But inside our hearts, we knew for sure that we can be safe at our homes. And we were happy about it, and we were also happy about something else about being able to live our lives in by following our own rules and ways, be it while working or while watching a favorite TV show. But yeah, this feeling, this happy feeling, would have existed for us for not more than 2 or 3 days. You know why? Because post that certain period, what happens unsuspectingly for most individuals and families is that this kind of prolonged stay in an enclosure. Your home also becomes or feels like an enclosure at such times. What happens is it can mount the feelings of anxiety, depression, and loss of control over self and everyday life. So and when you are in this kind of condition, if you subject yourself to or are subjected to the fear and threat spread by people and social media, these feelings can even seem to rise and affect you even more. So what happens is it kind of gets really necessary to make sure that there is a stop to this kind of feeling, which if not paid attention to, could transform into a kind of sickness. Hence, you need to put in all the proactive efforts possible and maintain the most important aspect necessary for yours and your family's well being right now, which is by maintaining positive mental health at home. Let me try explaining it to you in a very simple way in terms of science. The human nervous system, it's a very beautiful mechanism which is always assessing the environment for safety from danger. It is constantly on a lookout for any harm, be it in whatever way it is. It makes us use our reflexes immediately to react to them by recalling the past experiences or learnings, no matter when they even occurred, or by teaching us the new ways to react to a stimuli. So that way, it releases the necessary energy in such processes, and once we overcome them, and once we have crossed the dangers, it makes us feel accomplished, which we call in layman terms relaxed, right? But you know what is happening currently now? The threat in our minds is this virus, which we are aware has no particular treatment or deadline to the end of its spread or containment. And from what we are seeing since the past few weeks of how it is affecting our communities, our neighborhoods, our country, and the people around the world, we are not able to use our reflexes the right way. We are unable to understand whether we need to fight them or to run away from it. It's like each time, each time we think, hear, or read about it, about the virus or the impact it has on people and the news that we see around us, our nervous system is gearing up for all the actions haphazardly, but it has no outlet to release the right energy in the right way. And that causes people, us, to get rammed up, get anxious, easily agitated, and traumatized, which is kind of leading to panic responses in people in many ways. It's like, they try migrating, to different places considering they'd be safe elsewhere, or stocking up on things over and beyond their needs, taking their frustration out on somebody else, or trying to break the rules of law, and the latest being making memes or watching apocalyptic or depressing movies, or just trying to isolate themselves in all ways from people, even in their own homes, to feel better. But you know, people need to understand that such harsh treatments or solutions that they've come up for themselves or towards the others will only make lives during this phase even harder for them and for the people around them. One needs to understand that this fight that they have within themselves can be fought or dealt with in a nicer and a much better way as well. True, it's said that embracing one's fear is the only way to grow. And what you do during this phase of extreme uncertainty will not just shape your present experiences but will also determine your future once this is over, right? So, in order to help many of you, I've kind of tried penning down certain ways that can probably help you all get over at least some of your anxieties to an extent. So please watch them in the next two videos and try helping self or sharing it with the others. Thanks.